Hello folks, welcome to my video. Today we will do amazing video regarding network business. So I have one scenario for this beautiful subject, and before I move on the subject, core of the subject, let me explain details of this structure. In these structures, in these configurations, I have 4 servers. One of them is Active Directory, another server is File Server Resource Management, and last 2 servers are basic clients. And I will use these clients to check my folder redirections. And in these structures, in this situation, I will check file, server resource management, how to configure quota, and how to share a file between clients by using Active Directory, by using group policy or group policy configurations, and we will deep into these subjects on the following minutes. But before we go on, let me explain IP structure of this servers, because since I am using Hyper-V manager right here, all of my machines right here are virtual machines. And since you know that it is really easy to work with virtual machines on Hyper-V, I will talk about them one by one. For Active Directory, this is my main directory server. This will be my main first, that all my computers will be joined to this directory. Basically, its name also says and gives some hints about what it does. So let me concentrate on the basic IP addresses. When I click on this Active Directory, some blue color pops up, and I see right here that please let me use some boxes. Okay, as you see right here, this is my IP address for Active Directory. This is classical local IP address, and all my servers will be on same subnet. And by doing that, I will not deal with too much job, too much business, or too much other kind of configurations. So let's keep on. And when I look at file server resource management right here, and I want to see its IP address, let's click on it. And its IP address basically 1, 2. Okay, no problem. Let's move on to the next one. This is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so in this structure, I will use Active Directory to join last 3 computers or last 3 servers or clients to join the same directory. And before I do that, I need to configure my Active Directory. So let's connect to it. Okay, when I connect to it, I have Active Directory. Please do not concentrate on the DHCP server. It is configured by myself for some other kind of purposes, but I don't have to deal with that for now. So let's look at another options. We have, when you set up Active Directory, already you configure for DNS, so I don't have to deal with that. So let me look at when you set up your Active Directory, you have to give or you have to configure some forest name. In my forest, I give some random name, like random domain name. My domain name was fatih.com. You can give whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So now my aim is to also install group policy management. Let me check it. Okay, I have some group policy management. and let's check the users under Active Directory. Alright, I have something right here. So my next subject is, before I fully describe what's going on inside of Active Directory, I need to move the next servers and to show you that I also joined this following 3 servers to Active Directory. In Active Directory, I have only one forest called fatih.com, so these 3 computers must be inside of same forest. So let me check. Okay, let's enter for password for administration, for administrator. Okay, now I am inside of file server resource management, and let me see. Okay, I'm also in the same domain network. Okay, I already joined this server into this domain. So in case you want to see how you will join your computer or how you will join your client to this domain or your configured domain name, let me see. When your client or server is not a part of any kind of domain, you can use this member of options right here to join your computer into your desired domain name. So I prefer fatih.com, and I enter its username as administrator and some password, and joined successfully this client into Active Directory, my Active Directory. So let's close this, and this test client also same. Let me open this, and for test 2 it's also same. These 2 last servers will be used to check folder redirection and to understand file server resource management. So let's connect Active Directory right here, and let me go to Active Directory user as computers. In this structure, I need to create 2 users under organizational unit. So in Active Directory, I will create one folder called VIP member, very important person member, and I will call this member or folder organizational unit. And then I will give 2 users inside of VIP member, and you can also create one of them if you want to. By clicking on user right here, you can click as many as you want user's name. So I already created some Alex, Miller, some users. Okay, I will not enter too deep into this subject. Okay, you just create one organizational unit and call it as VIP member, and create inside of them some 2 users, okay, Alex and Mailer or whatever you want. And having created these users, now let's move on to group policy management. And when you created your organizational unit, it will automatically come out as VIP member on your group policy management. When you see group policy member right here, by click right and click on create a group policy in this domain and link it here. Okay, I already did it. as VIP, so I will not deal with here. Another important option is to click on enforced, so that you will not have any problem later on. So let's click on edit. Okay, I click on edit, and now I would like to add some policy rules for my VIP member organizational unit. So what I will do, or what I want to do, or what my aim to do in this video is that I want to do some job for folder redirection. I would like to explain or highlight what is the meaning of folder redirection, and to give more hints about folder redirections. These folders, basically, as you concentrate on them, there is a desktop, documents, music, pictures, contacts, downloads. Those are default files when you clean install your client or your server. This folder come up by default configuration. And now what I want to do is that I have two users inside of VIP member organizational unit, and now I want to control their desktop so that they will not lose any time when they move on another computer or another client, and they will move all of their files to next computer when they log in to next client, next server. So by doing this, they will not lose time, and that's going to be very efficient in case of time. And so let's pick up one file. I will say, okay, some desktop. I will click on properties, and now desktop properties. I have target folder location, create a folder for each users under the root path. Okay, it's good options. Now, as you see here, there is a root path. But now, before I enter this subject, enter this box, I have to go to my file server resource management, and in that server, that will be my second server. In my second server, I have to share one file under C drive, and I need to give it a permission like everyone. And when I give permission as everyone, and I need to also put some or give some quota management like 300 megabyte, some quota. And in order to give this quota for this shared folder file, I will use file server resource management service. And after that, I will take its link and copy that link from server 2 and paste it to here. So let's move on. File server resource management. Okay, before you go on, let's come computer. From the computer local C. Okay, you can create one folder for share. I created one folder for share folding, like as you see right here, properties, sharing, and as you see, I click on everyone, and everyone can read, also write, so there is no problem in that. So let's cancel it, no problem in this configuration. Now, how I can give a quota management? To give quota management for specific file under C drive or any location. Let me check file server resource management right here. Okay, no problem. Let me click on that. Okay, now it's open. Before I go on, I need to set up some quota templates. Okay, there are too many quota templates right here. I took one of them and configured as 300 megabyte, no problem. And as you see, let me check its okay, no problem. Edit quota properties, maybe it will give better explanation. Okay, now it has limits 300 megabyte. And where is location of my shared folder? It is under C drive, as you saw before a while, under the C drive as shared folder. Okay, so when I click on OK, I'm going to apply a certain kind of quota for this folder. So it's going to be hard, and that means that users inside of VIP member, that is organizational unit, we never ever cannot or never ever exceed limits of 300 megabytes. So if they have too many documents or kind of video or any kind of document files, if their size exceeds 300 megabyte, it's going to be this computer will not allow any users under VIP member to exceed this limit. So by doing this, maybe we will save some bandwidth, and maybe we will save some power for our servers. Okay, we have done these configurations. I will not go into too much deep in the subject. And you can also block certain kind of where is them? All right here. There is problem. Okay, there is an email. Okay, right here. Also, if you believe that some hacker under this VIP member will damage your server, you can also block certain kind of files by using their suffix. As you see, especially for image file, we have most popular one. So if I want to block certain kind of files to exclude, in that case I have to create one template and then apply this template for the share folding that is under C drive. So I will not go deep into this since my aim is to just folder redirection. So I just close this one. So I have done with this server what I have done so far. I did I have created a shared folder. Let me see. Share folder under C drive as this one. And then by using full server resource management, I applied a quota to share folder. And its quota is 300 megabyte. And I have done by this server. So I will take its link. It is right here, share folder. And what is the name of my server? Let me see. Yes. Yeah, my server is server 2. So // server 2 and shared folder will be my main address that I plan to add to Active Directory. So I took that folder path and passed it to here, and create a folder for each user under root path. Okay, no problem. As you see, for user Claire, this folder will be redirected to this one. Okay, I also wanted to folder redirection, no problem. Settings, grants user exclusive right desktop. Okay, I want to grant exclusive right to desktop. Move the content of desktop to new location. Okay, no problem. For Windows 2000 and old, I don't deal with them. They are old. Okay, no problem. So I click on OK. So I make my folder redirection. So it's time to check that my folder redirection is working or not. Now I have to see this. I've configured my Active Directory also. Now I have to enter test1 client. Okay, let's enter this one. Okay, I will enter text one as Alex, since this is my under VIP member. Let's enter it. Okay, now let's wait that it's opening. Okay, no problem. Now let's create some random folders. Let's call it Alex folders, Alex job folders, and let copy and paste right here. Okay, let's copy and paste. Okay, Alex has too many folders right here, as you see. Okay, now he has too many folders, and now let's sign out. Let's now sign out, and now let's enter other users. Called Miller. Okay, this is a computer of Miller's. So again, let's create some folders called Miller job folders. Now let's create too many folders by quickly. Okay, too many folders. Just okay, close. Miller has too many folders. Now let's sign out. Now let's sign out. Okay. Now let's go on to server 2. Test server. Okay. Other user, let's call it. Okay. Now let's check my file server resource management, and to see my share folder has any folder. Now when I click on share folder right here, I will see that it has many folders called Alex and Miller and their files will be inside of shared folder path. So we have Alex, Miller as you see. And for Miller we have desktop, but we cannot enter it because we grant permission to this folder to protect it. For Alex, same. So let's go on to test2 server and let's see. If I enter in another machine called test2 as Alex, my job folder, Alex job folder, will come to this desktop or not. Let me see this. So let's enter Alex, its password. All right. Okay, I have some problem by IP. Let me ping. Ping. Okay. Let's enter for Miller. Let's check it. Let's first enter as admin. Let me check this first. And then I will sign out and I will try to enter this computer as different username. I have to check some errors if I have one of them. So I plan to ping to my main Active Directory. Just check. Let me check it through ping. All right, I have connection to Active Directory. Let's check another one. Let me. Okay, I am connected. So also for network sharing, let's open this. Okay, no problem. Okay, for server manager it is not important. So I will sign out. Okay, let's another user, Alex again. Okay, applying user settings, applying folder redirection as you see. Okay, now I have to see my private folder called Alex job folders because during opening file I saw that it's getting updates from the group policy. Okay, you see I'm in different machine called test2 and my all private folders called Alex job folder are right here. So let me check for Miller. Alright, let's log in for Miller. Okay. Now, okay. As you see, when I log in for Miller in different machine, test2, and my all Miller job folders are right here. So as you saw here, I will go to main structure right here. You see I have created one organizational unit, and inside of them I created two username named Alex and Miller, and then I made a group policy for them, and I make folder redirection, and I gave a pass for redirection file from the second server, and also I applied a quota for the shared file, and then I log in test1 machine and created randomly some files for Alex and also for Miller, and then I entered different machine called test2. This is completely different machine, and then when I log in by their username and password, I got their own private and special files into their desktop. So by doing this, as you saw, you got your files and you redirect your folders, and every user carry their own configuration, own files, own private files into their own desktop. So this gives really huge amount of advantage, and this is a really important topic to consider in future. So thank you for watching my video. I know you may say that I am very tired. As you see, the time is 4 AM, so it is normal that I am too tired and my performance is not too good. So okay. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and bye bye.